Good morning, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your tea and ready for another round of presentations. So my name is Dokter, and I'm a relations officer at the University of Leeds, mainly Nexus, and it is my job to help connect business with leading research at the university. So a little bit about the University of Leeds, for those who do not know it. It's one of the Russell Group universities, so very research intensive. It's in the top 100 globally. We're located right in the center of Leeds with about 38,000 students and 80 to 100 staff. And we have an annual contribution of around £1.3 billion into the regional economy. But more importantly about Nexus was to set really a location right between the campus and Leeds city centre. So really provide that key southern gateway into the university campus. So as you can see, we're really located just off the main road and right into that crossroads between where the university campus starts and where the main Leeds city centre ends. And I'll show you a quick video of what the building looks like from inside, and hopefully soon enough you'll all be able to visit it yourselves. So that gives you kind of an overview of what the Nexus building looks like, but I think it's also very important to tell you what actually is the intention behind Nexus and how does this look like in practice. So the reasoning behind why Nexus was created was really to enable a step change in how the university engages and collaborates with businesses. So really crossing that kind of translational gap between, on the one hand, academia and on the other hand, industry. And it's also to further capitalize on the track record of commercialization at the University of Leeds. So we've had a number of very successful companies spin out from the university, and of course we want to motivate the continuation of that process. So it's also to drive more and higher quality R&I opportunities and partnerships, to be more business need focused and make engagement and collaboration as seamless as possible, and that's also where I come in, and to provide the Leeds city region with a high profile hub for innovation. So following that, of course, you saw the building, it was set up, and it really is to provide that seamless access to world-class research expertise, facilities and talent of the University of Leeds. And we really aim to be that vibrant community of innovators. So we try to support our members with state-of-the-art facilities and a professional team, and all by working to create an effective partnership, because that's very important for us, a personal relationship that we can build with our members and to deliver a commercial impact. So in that sense, we really want to link up entrepreneurs, startups, SMEs, large corporates, and the University of Leeds within this wider regional ecosystem. And we really we focus on 4 main themes at the moment. So collaboration within health, data, environment, and engineering. And we really try to stimulate new opportunities, ideas, and solutions in these fields, and by helping ambitious businesses to thrive within it. And we are also supported by professional services, but I'll come back to that later. But we really try to be a key enabler to a new way of working and to drive strategic partnerships between the university and external organizations. So a few of the mechanisms, how we engage businesses and the University of Leeds. So of course, there's research collaboration, where we try to help identify experts that can help you with certain knowledge gaps and help you fulfill that research strategy as a company. It's to help maybe identify UKRI research funding and grants, knowledge transfer partnerships, or supporting academic proposals. Can also be that you want to dip into the pool of skills and talent at the university and work more with the students, and maybe in the future even employ them. So you want to look at how can we recruit graduates, internships, placements. It's about training and development. It's about our facilities and equipment. We have a wonderful events team, and hopefully you've already been present at one of their events that tries to help to create these sessions where there's not only a nice engagement between academia and industry, but also to really provide some thought leaderships on certain topics, and especially with relating to modern innovation. And in that sense, we really try to also provide opportunities for consultancy and commercialization. So where do I, for instance, come in? So I really try to help with research and innovation support. So if you're a company and you're a Nexus member and you want to work with the university, what I try to do is help you with your research strategy. So really identify those gaps that you might have, or give you some advice on how this could look like towards the future. So really looking at your long-term strategy and how we can plan that on the shorter term, and then identifying research projects, which then hopefully leads to connecting you to relevant academics at the university and also to relevant stakeholders within the wider Leeds region. And me and my colleague, Harrison Evans, try to do that as much as possible. So my personal background, for instance, is more in data research, data science and research methodology. And I know my colleague is more an expert in the field of MatTag devices and regulation and the whole world surrounding that. And this has led to a nice big community already of key innovators, and hopefully more will be joining in the future to this slide. But I think it gives a great overview of the companies that we're working with. Please have a look at our websites, or on our website where you can find them as well, to have a look, because these are definitely worth being looked at. They really try to have a massive impact, and they're all very heavily engaged with research and innovation. But it's not just our internal community that we think is very important. It's also our external community. So we, for instance, as I mentioned, work together with professional services such as KPMG, SVB, or HDF, or for instance, business, legal, or IP support. We're trying to work more and more together with accelerators like Propel, like MIT Rebuild program, of which the University of Leeds is, of course, one of the core partners of the MIT REAP program. For more questions, please feel free to ask about that later. And we also have partnerships with organizations such as the National Measurement Laboratory, the WICA, which is the West Yorkshire organization, the LAP, and Innovate UK, and try to engage more with hubs such as the Space Hub Yorkshire or the Green Finance Research Centre. And about the Space Hub, you'll hopefully be hearing some more this week as well. And there's many more, and we try to really open up for this collaboration. We feel that relationships are very important and the core foundation towards successful collaboration. So we always try to motivate people to engage with us. And even if we can't help you, we will possibly be able to signpost you into the right direction. And this has already led to a couple of nice metrics between Nexus and the university. So we have 39 core members at the moment, and we're expecting around 21 new members to join very soon. There's 6 other businesses in the pipelines. As you can see, a lot of events with a lot of attendance, trying to have placements, creating new jobs to support that local ecosystem, and trying, as you can see, also to recruit University of Leeds graduates, and really build on that foundation of starting an early relationship and building that through to hopefully even a member growing so fast that they'll even outgrow the building. And externally, you see this as well. So lots of successful grant awards for companies. People have invested more in R&D activities, developed new products and services. And something that I think is also very important, they're working more together. So over half of our members are also collaborating in projects, concrete projects together, which is something that we're very supportive of and really try to stimulate. And as you saw, that's also one of the core ideas behind the building, is really create these places to meet, So to just have the casual conversation, see what happens, and hopefully work from there. And something, yeah, that's I cannot stress enough is community building. So whether it's between you and academics or in your own companies, we really try to look at what makes you different as a company and how can we help you focus on research and innovation, bring you in contact with the right academics, bring you in touch with the right people in the university, and see how we can help your business grow, basically. So please feel free to get in touch by sending an email here, or send me a message on LinkedIn, and we're very happy to pick up from there. Thank you.
So Dennis, that was great. A fantastic introduction to Nexus in Leeds. But I'm going to ask you a couple of questions now, just to explore this a bit more. So you're obviously not from Leeds. You're from the Netherlands, and it's fantastic to have you a part of this. From a personal perspective and also from a Nexus perspective, how are you seeing things happen now in the wake of particularly Brexit, I think?
Mm-hmm. So I think, well, at least for myself, of course, it feels like a little bit of a breakup, which is of course sad, but I think what's important is to get past that and look at new opportunities. And I think the UK and the Netherlands always had a very good relationship. And especially with Nexus, we've been working with multiple international parties that weren't part of the EU as well, and we're able to collaborate with them. So I think despite Brexit, I think that warm relationship will always exist, and hopefully by just setting up these sorts of networks and these sort of events, we'll be able to strengthen that.
Fantastic. Well, I guess that's what Northernlands is about, right? So then we need to focus on that. Could you just also let us know about how particularly businesses, scale-ups and startups can get involved with Nexus?
So the first thing I always recommend is you can always go to our site, nexusleeds.co.uk, but you can also feel free to send me or one of my colleagues a message on, for instance, LinkedIn, and I can help you with any inquiries, any questions you might have, and signpost you in the right direction. We have a wonderful team that can help with that as well. So for instance, if you're looking for either a membership or looking to collaborate with the university, there's always ways that if we can't help you, we know the other people in the university who can. And I am all up for engagement, so people can always be free to just send me a message. If you're working in research and innovation, you're looking to develop something new, or you have some knowledge gaps within your research strategy, just feel free to reach out, and we can see how we can help you.
And if, for example, an embassy based in the UK was looking to assist startups and scale-ups to inwardly invest in the UK, how would that work?
Well, it's kind of the same way. So they can just contact us, and I think what's very important for not just the university, but I think for the Leeds City region and the North in general, it's important to set up these collaborations to see how can we share these contacts, how can we share this information, and see what do you need and where can we find that for you within the region. I think the collaboration aspect is key to that.
Yeah, and if you were advising a startup or a scale-up from the Netherlands, Leeds or the north of England would be a much preferable place to establish than maybe London, for example.
Yes, I mean, definitely. Personally, London is a nice place to visit as a tourist. But I think as a company, you're just a small fish in a very, very big pond. And I think when you come to the north, there is a lot of expertise there. There's a lot of knowledge there. And it's, I think, you get more attention as a company. So we take more time for you. We are, I think, more personalized. And I think there's the same opportunities for you to grow, and even better than it would be in London.
Fantastic. And then just to finish off, obviously we're moving into some more uncertainty post-Brexit, post-pandemic. What are you seeing things happen in the future for you and Nexus?
Well, what I think is that we at Nexus are very community focused, and I think that's something the University of Leeds and the city and the wider region is very much focused on. I know from my personal point of view, and as well as Nexus, actually, that it is that community. It is about building that support. It's about that engagement and sharing the knowledge with each other, making sure that, you know, not seeing everything as competitive, but being able to see the benefits of proper collaboration. So where can we support each other's strengths and actually can build towards a better future?
Fantastic. Well, that's a great point to finish on about the depth of community, the availability of skills across not just the Leeds City region, but across the north of England. So thanks very much, Dennis, for joining us today. It's been a fascinating talk, and it's great to speak to you again. Next up, we've got Leonard Carey from AwareTag, who's going to talk about his IoT solutions, not just in this part of the world, but across the UK. So thanks, Dennis.